last submitter today has withdrawn, so that then leaves us now to hear from Yanni Johansson. Is Yanni here? We're running a couple of minutes early. Shall we wait? Shall we? Maybe Matt could sing to us for a minute or two. No, yeah, no. Oscar was a no-show. It was a no-show. We will just wait just for a couple of minutes. But can I just say to everybody that's been here over the last couple of days, thank you very much for your time, for your consideration, for the I think professional and diligent way that submitters have presented to us as a committee. We've spent quite a bit of time in Christchurch over the last 12 months, and I think for most of the members of this committee, perhaps one of our most enduring memories of visits to Christchurch was when we came to hear submissions and also to see the work being done in the Arts Centre. And there was a special piece of legislation required to basically refresh and renew the governance structure of the Arts Centre. And so the committee had an opportunity at that point to meet with the board and Chief Executive of the Arts Centre, and so I guess we were immediately impressed with that team of people, and to see that Andre Lovett had been appointed in terms of this legislation, I think came as pleasant news to the committee. But we've enjoyed our opportunity to sit in this rather grand chamber. The clerk of our committee has asked me to take notes about what we like about this chamber so that we can go back to parliamentary services and give them a message about the facilities in Wellington at Parliament. I had an opportunity to thank Her Worship when she came to present to us yesterday for her hospitality and allowing us to use the chamber. I think it's actually very fitting and appropriate that a committee of the Parliament of New Zealand should meet in the council chamber of the Christchurch City. I think it's very appropriate. So we've had a really wide range of, I think, excellent submissions representing the full gambit of views and opinions, and that's actually what this process is all about. And so what will happen now is that our very hard-working and diligent advisors who have been making extensive notes on each submission, and they will in turn early next year come back to the committee with what we know as a departmental report, which will go through each and every one of the submissions that are made, and we will as a committee then sit down early in the new year and work our way through that. So we wanted to get this piece of work completed prior to Christmas, because, as you'll be aware, Parliament actually finished on Wednesday evening. So I think that it's fair to say probably members of this committee are probably the only MPs still wearing ties. Well, Paul's not, but the rest of us are. Well, Eugenia's not, but she's allowed not to. I just really want to extend my thanks to members for giving up what I know is important time to them, but I think this has been a valuable process. Particularly want to thank our professional advisors and secretariat staff for giving up their time. I'm sure that when they signed up to do their jobs, they didn't expect necessarily to be spending a Saturday morning sitting in the council chamber in Christchurch, so they've all gone beyond the call of duty. But mostly can I thank members of the public and organisations that have, I think, as I said, submitted professionally, diligently. I'm constantly amazed at the amount of work that goes into submissions by submitters. It's actually very humbling. Can I thank also our technical people who have been able to do the sound and the webcasting. Apparently we've had a reasonable audience on webcasting. We may not have known it, but they've been watching us around the interweb. So unless Yanni has arrived, I think what we might do is clear the room. We want to have an opportunity just before we finish to have a brief chat to our advisors. But again, can I just thank everybody for your commitment to this process and to the select committee process. We certainly appreciate it. Thank you. And if we can clear the room to the public, that would be good. And we are on the downhill slope now, members. Thank you.